We used to be a nation that wore tweed, held doors and kept our word, and now we can't even be bothered to iron a shirt. The British gentleman isn't dying, he's dead, and we killed him through sheer apathy. And here's the thing people don't tell you. He's still in demand, in dating, in networking, in the way that people treat you the second that you walk into a room. The demand didn't go anywhere, the supply did. Because being the British gentleman was never a personality, it's a formula. In the same way that the streetwear is a formula, in the same way that the roadman is a formula, everything is a formula. We just forgot ours. And one of these 6 isn't even about you at all. It's just a thing that separates a guy in a nice coat from an actual gentleman. But let's discuss Tenet 1, uniform. The uniform of the British gentleman is what I like to call the countryside palette. It's your dark greens, it's your flat caps, it's your tweed, it's your wax, etc. That is the uniform of the British gentleman. It's the brown trousers, it's the cream trousers, it's greens, the British racing green. Even British is in the name of racing green. And it's something that we need to bring back. Because, for example, if you were to go and look in your wardrobe right now, you probably see a lot of grayscale outfits, because most guys in the street wear blacks, greys, and whites. And that's okay, but it's not the British gentleman aesthetic. Go and look in your wardrobe and see how many greens and browns you have. Probably not too many. And if that's the case, go and look at buying and investing into your wardrobe with some more of those colours. Align with the British gentleman uniform. Tenet 2, manners. This isn't just about please and thank you. It's about learning the waiter's name in the restaurant that you go to. It's about opening the door for not only the woman, but the man, the old person, or the young person. It's about being polite, more so than just hi, please and thank you, asking about how people's days are and genuinely caring about the response. The selfless mannerisms that are long gone in the society that we have today. Everyone is too individualistic. The British gentleman is about the community. He's a community man. He pays attention to those around him and he genuinely cares. Guys, if these standards are things that you two want to hold yourself to on a consistent basis, then do hit subscribe. This is all of what this channel is about. Tenet number 3, your word. If you say you're going to do something, then do it. If you say you're going to be somewhere at a certain time, then be there at that time and no later. In the modern world, it is so few and far between that we find guys who are genuinely doing and executing what they say they're going to do. Why? I am not too sure, because people don't have personal pride perhaps. That's why tenet number 3 is be a man where your word is your bond. Tenet number 4, personal upkeep and grooming and maintenance. Guys, this is less so about the clothes that you wear and it's more so about the day-to-day and week-by-week habits that you maintain for yourself in order to continue to have yourself in the best form. This isn't about vanity, it's about having respect for other people around you. It's about going into work and looking your best because you respect the workplace. It's about going on the date and looking your best because you respect the person that you're going on the date with. It's not just about yourself. It's not a vanity metric. It's about indicating respect for those around you. You should always be in your grooming routine, cutting your nails once a week, getting your hair cut regularly, everything else, shaving, right? Everything that you need to be doing and everything that is in your grooming routine, do it religiously. Because a man who puts effort into himself is a man who has respect for the other people around him, and that is a value of the British gentleman. Tenet number 5, the range. This means going to work on a Monday morning in your work attire, but by the evening, trudging through a muddy field in your wellies. It's about going to a dance on a Saturday in a tuxedo, but then on the Sunday morning waking up and going fishing, camping. That is the range of the gentleman. It's diverse enough to not just be classist and just doing all of the posh, nice things that we all would like to do, but also getting in and amongst it and feeding the pigs on the farm. That is the diversity and the range of the British gentleman. And tenet number 6, the thing that you don't need any money to do in your life, but is probably the strongest of the tenets of the British gentleman, is the generosity. Generosity is absolutely free. You don't need to have any money or be anything particular to have any generosity in your life. And this isn't something that you need to go and take weeks in your life to go and do. It's just the ability to help an old woman cross the street, help someone with their shopping, take time out of your day to be selfless enough that you don't have to do something, but you're choosing to do it anyway. That is the generosity of the British gentleman. Because again, in a world that's so individualistic, it's about time that we had some community spirit in society. And that only starts with one person, it starts with you and I. It starts with individuals on an individualistic level deciding to be more generous, deciding to give back to society in ways in which they can, pouring from a half-empty cup. Because it is the generosity of the British gentleman that made Britain what it used to be and what we all aspire to have again in our societies. So that, in totality, is the formula. 6 tenets, none of them expensive and none of them out of reach. Because being the British gentleman was never really about the tweed. It was about being the guy that other guys were glad to have around. That's what we lost. We didn't lose the clothes, we just lost the reason for them. So pick one today, one tenet, and start there. Because everyone's waiting for Britain to figure itself out, but realistically all Britain is a bunch of individuals, and we have to start with ourselves. And if you want to hear more about getting the wardrobe side done properly, then watch the video on screen now.